guys, it's Mandy from Mandyleeplays, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why I'm excited for the Animal Crossing update and why you should be excited for the Animal Crossing update. Because I know 99.9% of you dropped it like a hot pocket with the cold center. And you know what? I don't blame you because I did too. And I love the game. I put over like 800 hours into it. And my island looks like really bad. So this updated is what I needed to get back into the game because I love Animal Crossing New Horizons, and you know, I got sad when I got bored. So when something came up and it's adding a lot, I feel more incentive to play again, play with new friends, play with old friends, you know, that we'll get some hype back and we could be a community again. So on October 18th, Nintendo dropped the biggest Animal Crossing update we have seen, and they went non-stop. They were just like content, straight up, and I loved it. So I'm going to split this video up into 4 parts, one of them being returning characters and new villagers, the second being new mechanics, and the third being quality of life, and the fourth one being cosmetic and aesthetic stuff. Alright, now of course in this update we get Brewster, and now we get a little bit more of what the cafe does. So apparently the cafe is for you to talk with NPCs that you can't really talk with, like Isabel, the Abel sisters. Oddly enough, there's no Tom Nook, I guess he works 24/7, and other people, and you can also invite your friends to the Brewster cafe so you guys could drink some tea. Yay, I don't really see a point in that. But it's cute. It's a nice, cute thing to have. Now there is this amiibo stand in Brewster's Cafe, so you could summon different villagers. Now I don't know what Brewster's tea or coffee does, but it's the thought that counts really, because everybody's been asking for Brewster, and there he is. But not only is Brewster making a comeback, we have a whole lot of old characters making a comeback. And on Harvey's Island, you could find Reese and Cyrus, who would make furniture and paint them for you. And then we also have Katrina, so she's off the app. They set her free. And lastly, we got the old Tortimer. He's not dead. He's still alive and kicking. And you can find him on Harvey's Island too, which is cool. So the next character does way more, and that is Captain. Now Captain takes you to unique, mysterious islands, and there could be different seasons, different circumstances, there's vines, and a whole lot of stuff, so that's pretty cool. And he sings you a nice little song on the way to the island too. So it's not that airplane song again. Hi guys, it's Editing Mandy, and I just realized I totally forgot about the new villagers. There's nothing really noteworthy about the new ones. I do like Leone. She's my favorite just because she's basically blue and I always like squirrels. And she has that cool little galaxy tail looking stuff. Now there are new mechanics coming to New Horizons, which I can't wait because it just adds a little bit more spice to the game, if you know what I mean, spice. And that is farming and cooking. Now you can learn different cooking DIY recipes, and you could take the stuff from your farming and cook them together on a stove and then eat it. That's so cool. Like Animal Crossing straight up went into a farming sim because you have to grow potatoes, tomatoes, and other vegetables to make certain types of foods, and that's really, really nice. And I could see myself doing a big farm because I have a lot of space on my island. And I'm assuming you could take them and give them to villagers for presents or something. I don't know if that's true, but that would be really cool. Now another thing I saw was so cute is stretching with your villagers in the morning. I don't know, that is just so cute, and you could actually take the Joy-Cons off and do the stretches with them. And another new mechanic, which I am so happy that we've been waiting for forever, and that is gyroids. Yes, gyroids. They're so cute. So gyroids could be obtained by collecting gyroid fragments on islands, and then you put them in the ground and water them, and in about a day they should grow into a fully fledged gyroid. Now gyroids could be customized, so basically they're just cute decorations that play music and stuff, and each one does different things. But before we go on, I would like to say hit that subscribe button. We are almost to 4K, so let's go. Now, I love all the quality of life changes they made to this game. While it's not to the point where you could bulk craft stuff like we wanted, they did make a lot of things more easier and streamlined so it could be less annoying, and I appreciate it because damn, there was so much annoying stuff in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah. So the first quality of life is ordinance. Now, if you don't know what ordinance are, they're basically like laws you could put on your villagers so they could do stuff at a certain time. Now, there's different ordinance. There's the beautiful island ordinance, early bird ordinance, night owl ordinance, and bell boom ordinance. Now, I don't know what bell boom or beautiful island ordinance does because they didn't really go in depth into it. But, you know, from early bird and night owl, you could kind of assume that one wakes up your villagers in the morning and then the other one has your villagers doing their stuff at night. Something more easy, especially for the people who don't like to time travel. So that's pretty cool. And also we got some new upgrades for our house. We could customize the exterior, so it's not just the basic ones we have. So it's nice to have more options for that. And with that, Tom Nook has offered to expand our storage. So now your hoarding could go to an obscene level of degree. Right now we're able to store up to 2,500 items in our house. But if you upgrade it to its max, you can now store 5,000 items. 5,000 items. That is crazy. That is Skyrim level hoarding right there. That is insane. Yeah, I'm probably going to upgrade it as fast as I can because I don't want to worry about storage or anything. And then on top of that, now you could have over 10 bridges and inclines on your island. And now they put the ATM outside so you don't have to go into the main hall. And many, many more quality of life changes, which is awesome. Now there are big cosmetic and aesthetic things that are changing in this update too. Now you can put ceiling stuff like lights and fans, which is awesome. You could also add an accent wall, and basically what that is just one wall is a different pattern than the other ones, which is big. I didn't even know I needed that until I saw it and I was like, I need that. So they added that too. They added more camera options so you could do selfies or you could pose with the villager and stuff and it takes the picture, which is awesome. They're adding new reactions like waving goodbye. But yeah, I'm glad they put it in there because that's like obvious. And how could I forget the fencing? They added a whole bunch of new fences and we could finally paint our fences. So I'm just so excited just to paint my fence, man. And I forgot to mention, but there are more hairstyles to choose from, so that's pretty awesome as well. Now this takes me to the DLC. Now this DLC you gotta pay with money. Now this is tied into the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Needless to say, you don't need the expansion pack to get the DLC. You could buy it separately if you want. I've seen a lot of people confused about that. So yes, you can still have the DLC and not have the expansion pack. So the expansion pack is, I don't know, it blew my mind to smithereens. And I thought they were done, which basically they are done with free updates. But the DLC, woo baby. Now I loved Happy Home Designer for the 3DS. It was like one of those cute games that I would, you know, do once in a while. And it was just, I just loved it. So they basically took this and shoved it into Animal Crossing New Horizons and then called it Happy Home Paradise. Oh my god, I was like through the roof. Now basically what this is, you're a designer and you're tasked with designing spaces for certain villagers who want specific things. And the more better it is, the more points you get and all that stuff. And it's so cool because you could design to your heart's content. You could even design the outside. Like you could do a grid style outside, which is insane because you can't do that on the main island. And it's just mind-blowing. So you could put fences and stuff and see it on grid style. And then you could also customize where their house is, how big their house is, if it's a school or a doctor's office or something like that. So I'm really excited for this because it could just let out my inner designer, and I just love it. Now, some of the features are available on the main island, like putting up walls. Wow, now we can section off our house's walls where it's not just like, you know, the simple panels we always put. You can actually put a wall there now, and it's just mind-blowing because it's just like finally. So I'm really excited for that. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, hit that like button, and if you like my channel and would love to see more, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 4K. Tell me what you're most excited about with this new update to Animal Crossing. I know I'm missing a lot of other stuff, but this is just the stuff that I'm excited for, well, the most excited for. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. You can find me on Twitter at Mandyleeplays. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, and as always, play a good game. Peace, peace.